What's going on, everyone? It's your boy DeAnte. Break the cycle section. How you doing? And welcome to this week's weekly forecast on the dollar index. Before I jump into this, guys, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. If you get any value, make sure you hit that notification button so you never miss a free training or a free tip that we come out with on Break the Cycle FS. Also, check out the description, guys. You can get into my free Telegram channel where I drop signals, charts, tools, tips, all for free in my free Telegram channel. You can also check out my academy, and everything else is down in the description. All right. So without further ado, guys, this is the weekly forecast on the dollar index. On the dollar last week, if you guys saw my my forecast video that I posted on YouTube, we were expecting it to keep on going bullish, right? But we were waiting to see what it was going to do at this trend line. Okay, we weren't expecting to go bullish until we broke this trend line, and then we had a couple other levels here, like an EMA 200, that we wanted to break before price really goes up for a buy. Overall, I'm long on the dollar. All right, I'm long on the dollar for right now. Let's look at the 15-minute. Once again, this is from last week. Okay, we were at the bottom. At the top of our channel here. Okay, and if you see right here, this pink line right here, this is actually the weekly trend line. So we were still well above that weekly trend line. Like I mentioned last week, all this down here, I was looking at as money. Okay, like I wasn't expecting price to come all the way back down here and let all these people that's in buys out of that. Okay, so basically we're waiting to see, are we going to break? Where we're going to break this trend line. If we got a break, we'll look for a break, a retest, and then we're going to come back up to this level, which I really can't see the price right now where we're at. All right, just right about right above 93.60 is where we're looking at. Let's see what the dollar's doing now. Overall, I thought I had a channel on here. Let me see something. All right, cool. So overall on the dollar, that's the monthly. I'm gonna start at the weekly. Overall on the dollar, guys, let me remove some of this stuff here. Or get too deep. I'm still relatively bullish, guys. I'm still looking forward to buy up at least to our 50% level on the Fed. All right, this Fed was dropped from. Let me make sure you guys know where I dropped this Fed from. From down here, and I went high. Okay, from low to high. Boom, boom. All right. So basically, I like to see the overall direction in the weekly time frame, and where we can see the bigger moves happening. Right. I'm still expecting this to pull up at least to the 50 on our Fed, at least to the 50. And then around here is where I would look to see if we could possibly get a rejection. Another thing you want to look at this is almost like a ugly, well, I wouldn't even call it that. Never mind. I'll keep it like it is. So basically, I'm looking for a 50% retracement of this overall push down, right? Oh, I'm sorry. 50% retracement down here to the third kill zone level. Now we're looking for the rejection up to the 50, and then we're going to see if it rejects back down and goes back down bearish. Okay. Let's look at the daily time frame on this. All right. So daily time frame, guys, we're still pretty much bullish. It's just been consolidating back and forth, really. What I like here, though, on our daily time frame, is we saw that price that was still respecting this trend line, and we finally got a break. All right, we got a break on our trend line, and we broke the previous highs. Right. So this high right here is higher than this high. Okay, and this is based off the daily time frame. So at this point, I wouldn't mind just go ahead and drop the fib on here. All right, drop a fib on here. We see that we're what? Price is down. It already touched the 6.2 on the first retest, and then Make sure I get this. Price came down. It's just been testing the 50, right? I'm looking for this to remove some things, make this a little bit more. Boom. All right. I'm looking for this to, as we've been saying, we're still bullish, looking for it to buy up. Okay. First CP, you could look for the first buy to like the 100% level on our fib, and then looking for another buy up like that. All right. Now, keep in mind, guys, with these charts, when you're analyzing the chart, when you're analyzing the market, you want to be reactive, not predictive. Okay. Even though we give a bias of what we're expecting, all right, we still trade what do I always say, right? If we have a bias, depending on what price does, what do we do? Are we still trading according to our bias, or do we trade according to price? Who could tell me? It's been a while. Who could tell me how we do? Do we try to predict the market, or are we reactive to the market? Come on now, I got some bets on here. Reactive. All right, cool. Thanks, Zeus. Thanks, Tyler. So we're reactive to the market, guys. So even though we see the breakout, we see the retest, we're expecting with a high probability the break, right? High probability. That's not absolute, okay? So if the market still respects our trend line on this, we're just going to keep on, we're going to wait to see when it comes down to their first kill zone level at the 6.2, all right, on our fib. And I'm going to cover the fib again for a lot of the new folks here, just in case you don't understand what I'm talking about, okay? Yeah, we trade with the market gives us, okay? So first kill zone level, second kill zone level, third kill zone level. This is the areas that I personally look for entries, okay? Yes, a lot of people trade off the 50, and that's cool, but I don't want to do what a lot of people do, okay? Think about it like this. If we have 5 million traders that trade the exact same way, let's say 20 million, 50 million traders, maybe a big number, it doesn't matter. Millions of traders that trade the exact same way, right? We look for the exact same thing. Hedge funds, banks, the people with the money, smart money, they know how we trade, guys. They know they put the information out there for us for free. All right, anything that's put out for free, you can't put a whole lot of weight in that. You feel me? So this is what I'm saying. If all of us are, if everyone's expecting something like a push off the 50, right? I like to go a little bit deeper because I want these stop hunters. I want that wick, that big push before the overall continuation. I want to get in on that, right? And usually you can catch that on a deeper pullback. Okay, does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense what I just said? Because if everyone's looking for an entry at the 50, does it make sense for smart money or the hedge funds that's actually trying to take our money, right? Because if people are losing, someone has to be winning, right? So there's someone on the other side of this chart, guys. When you guys are losing your trades, there's someone, something, some institution on the other side, right? That when you lose, they're taking your money. When you win, you're taking their money, right? So why would they want? Why? Long story short, I feel like I'm sitting a long time on this. Long story short, where everyone else looks, I try to go a couple levels deeper, okay? Because I'm not trying to trade with everyone else. I'm not trying to lose with everyone else. You feel me? So this is what I'm looking at. It's kind of like an inverted head and shoulders, expecting to buy up on the daily, okay? So let's keep on going down here. Hold on, I lost something here. All right, let's keep on going down here to the 4-hour time frame. All right. So this is when we start to get evidence, guys. So 4-hour, we got our direction on the higher time frames, on the daily, on the weekly. Please, what pairs are you on? I'm on the dollar index right now. We saw the overall direction on the daily. Let me take this off for you so it's not a mess. We saw the overall direction of the daily, right? We're bullish on the weekly, on the daily. Still looking at the 4-hour. And look at, basically we're trying to get as much information to swing our bias either to the left or right. Basically, we're looking for evidence that should pile up and let us know, okay, yes, this is a buy coming up, or this is a sell coming up, or you might just want to wait, okay? So on the higher time frames, we're looking at the buys. Now we're on the 4 hour. Look at what we got, guys, right? This was the push down. Then, like I said, on the daily, we broke the higher high over here, right? So now we've changed trend direction, okay? We're no longer going short, right? No longer lower lows. Now we have our first break. This high is high, and this is high, all right? And all price is doing is they're stepping down for the retest, okay? When you have an impulsive move, it's usually going to be a straight shot. Boom, just like this right here. Straight shot. Bow. Right? Straight shot. Bow. Okay? Straight shot. Oh, messed up my straight shot. Straight shot. Up here. Boom, for the buy, okay? That arrow didn't want to work with me. So this is just a retest. I dropped my fib from, all right, when it comes to fibs, some people do absolute low to swing high to swing low, depending on what direction they're going, right? I also do it like that, but there are also circumstances to where you might have a push up, then a bigger push down, then another push up, to where it's kind of confusing where to put the fib at, right? The way I like to do it is I look at where price bottomed out at, and I put my fib on the actual breakout candle that broke the previous high or low. In this instance, it's the previous high, okay? So we had a high here, right? It dropped, or a high right here, I'm sorry. Make sure this is big enough. All right, so price came up, created a high, fell, created a lower high here, and then fell, right? Now, this is the breakout part right here. This candle started the breakout to break the previous high. That's where I start my fib, on the breakout candle, okay? So this candle right here, go all the way up to the swing high right here, okay? Now, these are the areas, one, this red line at the 50, at the 62, okay? These two areas primarily are where we're going to see where our inches are, really like in between here and this second kill zone level, okay? So if price, basically right now we're waiting to see what price is going to do right here at this squeeze, okay? So reactive and not predictive. Let me show you something. I'm gonna take the fib off. I'm gonna drop a couple of rays here so we don't lose our spots here. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Right there. I'll put it right here. Into 50. All right. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me coordinate this real quick. So we clean up our charts. Cool. All right. So remember what I just said. This still on the dollar. All right. Remember what I just said, that we're waiting to see what the market's going to do. So if we get a breakout here, as you see, we're still above this trend line. If we get a breakout high, because we're looking for the buy, right? I want to see a breakout at the top. Come back down. Oops, sorry. Got this. And then this will be our first level. First level TP, okay? I don't really trade dollar. I don't trade dollar. I know some of you do. I use the dollar as a pulse meter for me on the rest of the market. Okay, so let me show you this. Let me give you this on the 4 hour. All right, that's the first level TP, and then hopefully we can get it up to 94.44. Okay. All right, guys, that's it for the dollar index. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. Like I said, you want to get the chart to this markup, go ahead and join my free Telegram channel. The link is right below in the description. You can also check out our academy, Break the Cycle FS. As always, it's your boy DeAnte, Break the Cycle section, and I'll see you in the next video.